Dear God, no.
No. Episode 389. Is that what this is?
369.
Oh, got a little ahead of myself. Oh, 69, 369.
Yeah, a little. That's like we'll literally be at 389 in like a year from now at the rate we're going at.
Did you watch that new movie, Bill and Ted?
No, I mean,
Do you even like the original Bill and Ted
yeah,
movies?
yeah. I watched the first Bill and Ted for the first time with you. I've never seen Bogus Journey.
You watched it with
Uh,
me? When was
yeah.
that?
It was right before Magfest or Fig or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Remember we watched it and then we watched like the Pac-Man show. It was at your old apartment.
Oh, yeah.
It was before like a Fig or something. It might have been like five. It might have been. I'm pretty sure Corey was there, so it might have been like 5, 6 years ago because that would have been like the one Fig she went to.
Until she got scared off forever.
Yeah, until she got scared off by our homoerotic nature. Yeah, I like Bill and Ted. I don't know. Red Letter Media said the new one's good, but I don't know if I necessarily believe them.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat. That's why I was wondering if you'd seen
It
it.
looks like it seems like. I mean, I agree with them that it seems like Keanu Reeves is just kind of out of it
Well,
in
that's
the
the
clips that I've
thing. That's what was bothering me, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what. I was like, something's wrong about this. And it's because Keanu Reeves is not smiling. He lost his smile.
Yeah, he's done too many John Wick movies.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like the John Wick movies. I love them, but
The third one sucks.
oh really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's the only one I haven't seen. Huh.
Oh, well, then don't. You can watch it if you want.
I mean, I'll watch it eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know,
It starts
it's
out pretty
fucking
solid, and then it just kind of keeps going.
John Wick 1 is on repeat in my house constantly because I I very much relate to wanting to kill people over hurting my dog.
Oh, it's not
Uh,
your dogs don't request to have it on?
no, my dogs do request to have it on, but that's because they're horny for
John
Keanu
Wick.
Reeves.
Yeah, me too. The only thing that would have made
Uh,
those movies better if the dog was a cat.
yeah, yeah, I disagree, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I know. I'm just kidding. Well, I
Um,
have a Cat Samurai for that.
what?
Or Samurai Cat? No, Cat Samurai. It's that
Samurai
Japanese
Pizza
show.
Cat.
Yeah, it's that Japanese live action show where the guy he's a samurai, but he's like he's a broke samurai. So he takes a job to assassinate someone and ends up he's hired to assassinate a cat. And
I
instead,
think I
like,
have heard of this.
yeah, I didn't know it was a series as well. I had seen the movie. I watched some of the series. It's pretty good. I just never finished it. I was
Hmm.
watching it through like one of those, thousands upon thousands of add-on channels for Amazon Prime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I took a 20-minute fucking questionnaire for HBO just because I was like, oh, maybe
Why?
I'll get some. I don't know. I was thinking like a boomer in a way that I was like, no, because I was like, boomers only take these quizzes, questionnaires, so I'm gonna do it, not
I
realizing that instantly made me a boomer.
I will do a questionnaire if I get like some dumb rewards points out of it,
Well, I thought I
or
might, and I
like
didn't.
in the case of Steam's where it's like, can you do this questionnaire for us? And it's like, we're just gonna like look at what your computer specs are and send it in. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I don't have to do anything. Got it.
Yeah.
Uh,
How's your new
I
PC been?
It's been good, except when I had it I told you this in the chat, but I could tell it on the show. I had it installed on top of Windows 7, and like Clip Studio Paint was lagging, and some other shit was lagging. Like Just Cause 4 should have been running perfectly fine, but like the motion blur, anytime I moved the mouse around, would cause that game to fucking like just the frame rate would just eat shit. So I was like, okay, let's try wiping the new hard drive I got with this computer, the SSD, and then install Windows 10 on there fresh because it should still work with my serial number or whatever. Except I had the wrong SATA cable plugged in when I thought I only had the SSD plugged in. So I wiped my old hard drive with like everything on it, including artwork of mine dating back to 2006.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. Now, thankful, and also the entire random assault archive was on there too.
Well,
um,
that's not important.
Well, thankfully, I found a program that let me recover it because I guess the way when it works when you format a hard drive is like it doesn't necessarily delete the data; it just gets rid of like the points where it would read that
Yeah, it
shit.
like
So it gets right to the new
defragments
stuff.
it, I think, and sends it all over the place. It makes it
Yeah.
smaller.
So essentially, like the data was still there; it just couldn't be accessed. But this program like recovers it for you, especially since I hadn't written anything new onto the hard drive. If I had because I tried to
Hmm.
install Windows on that hard drive before I realized what which hard drive I'd wiped. So if I'd installed Windows on that hard drive, I would probably been fucked. But
Probably.
thankfully, I got everything back. It's just all unorganized. It's like basically unlabeled. So now I have to go through all these folders and like reorganize everything.
Oh.
The uh the media tags though stayed on the random assault episodes, so that will greatly help me reorganize that shit because like in the Windows Explorer I can just see like, oh, here's episode 222, here's episode 224, like it's all in there.
I still have all the episodes, and like that's what SoundCloud is for. So
I figured there was a backup somewhere among you or
yeah.
Alex or something, but yeah, I that was just at first I was like, cool, there goes everything. But
No, don't get me. I mean, I definitely would have gotten tunnel vision for a good minute
oh,
if I had done the same thing.
I was sitting at my computer just going like, I'm so sad, like just genuinely saying that to myself.
Well,
But
it's
it's
like,
fine
what's the
now.
real world equivalent? It's like what, like
The
accidentally
burning of
burning down your whole house.
yeah, the burning of my whole house, or the burning of the library of whatever the fuck. What was it?
Macedonia. I don't know.
Sure, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now I gotta reorganize all my TV shows that I downloaded. I'll just be like, what's this file? Up here's all the Space Ghost episodes I downloaded. Oh, here's all the Megas XLR. Oh, here's Wacko's Wish, which I didn't even realize I had.
Oh, nice. That's a good movie.
Um, I also have Tiny Toons, How I Spent My Summer Vacation,
That's also a
and
good movie.
yes. So yeah, and all the porn. I had to reorganize all the porn, whatever.
See, that's how they get all your child porn that you thought you deleted. When the FBI breaks down your door and they take your and you like try to wipe your hard drive, it doesn't work. They just use that shit and get it and
Well, it was my fault for keeping it in a folder marked child porn. I
Ah,
probably should
that's
have
true.
been more discreet.
Well, that's how you
Uh,
throw them off. You have a folder called child porn that's just full of normal stuff, and then you have a folder that says homework, but it's full of child porn.
I have a folder called homework, and then in parentheses, totally not child porn.
Is that the name of the episode?
No,
Totally not child porn.
no, I think we should call the episode "The Squid Beefed It" because I bought Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. See?
Oh, so like I've seen a couple of things where like stuff glitches out, but I mean that's just to be expected, I would think.
Well, yeah, I like there was one part where I like tried jumping into a window in the one level and like I just missed it, but I ended up falling through the map, but it just respawns you. It's like
All right.
yeah, like well, first of all, new PC works great now that I installed Windows 10 fresh, nothing lags.
Mm.
Just Cause 4 runs like a fucking dream. I'm just mad that I bought the 2080 Super for $700 and then like a month later they announced the 3080, which is twice as fast and
Oh
costs the
yeah.
exact same. I'm like, I guess I'll kill myself.
I
I mean,
mean, I
I'll
never
be
buy
fine.
anything. I buy stuff that's like mid high, not high.
Well, I thought like I'm only gonna do this like once every 10 years. I might as well just go big, and I have the money. But it was like I'll probably be fine with the 2080 Super for at
Oh yeah,
least
you'll be
5
fine.
years. And I just not it's not like I have a 4K or 8K setup, so it's not like I can really take advantage of a 3080 even if I had it. But it's annoying where it's like I was trying to get the top of the line shit
Uh,
just to feel like I was top of the line, and
no.
I had that feeling for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
can't
like,
do that with PC stuff, man.
I know you
Technology moves
can't.
too
But it's
fast.
like, I mean, I still feel like I'm top of the line because
Yeah.
I assume I'll be able to run Cyberpunk perfectly
Like
fine
you
with.
waiting like a month to build your PC after me basically made your PC better than mine no matter what. So, I mean,
Yeah, but it's also like if I just waited another month, but like because of the COVID and everything, I'm sitting here like, well, I should probably buy this shit now because the prices are only going up because of the pandemic.
see,
So,
I wanted to build a new PC a few years ago because of the fucking Bitcoin miners.
oh yeah.
Shit was like through the roof.
Well, now those people are feeling the karma as you go on like eBay and you see 2080 Ti's getting sold for like $250.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fuck you guys. But
How much did you end up spending on your PC altogether? Because I think mine was like maybe 1,700.
yeah, mine was around that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it was like 1600 total.
Yeah,
But
so that's normal.
I basically bought like everything new at this point because it's like, well, I wanted to update the CPU because that was the one thing in my old computer that was like definitely out of date and couldn't run certain shit.
Yes.
And it's like, well, that in that point, I got to get a new motherboard. And at that point, if I'm spending all that money, I might as well get a new fucking case and a graphics card and all this shit. So fucking let's go. New RAM. The graphics card obviously being the big ticket item, but it's like
Yeah.
I have like a GTX 960. I should probably upgrade this fucking thing at some point. And like when I bought the GTX 960, that was like 5 years ago at this point. It was obsolete then. So yeah, but I'm happy with it. Tony, I guess Tony Hawk's Pro Skater's not the greatest graphical benchmark, which I was like, well, it's a new game. It's got to have good graphics. And then I go on like the recommended specs and it's like a 1060. I'm like, oh, all right, well, whatever.
I mean, the only games I've been playing are point and clicks and 30-year-old arcade games. So
oh, it's like the tweet I made. It's like the dream is being a blue collar worker and saving up enough money to blow all of it on a PC that can run hentai visual novel games at 10,000 frames a second.
Yeah, that was funny,
dude. But yeah, Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 is actually great. I'm shocked considering the last time that Activision tried to do this, it sucked.
Well, I didn't realize it was 1 and 2 because I wasn't paying attention. Because yeah, Tony Hawk HD was like a fucking trash fire.
Yeah, well, 1 and 2, it's literally. I mean, the game's literally called 1+2. I don't know what you were expecting, but
no, I wasn't paying attention to it at all. I just heard a Tony Hawk remake, and I was like, whatever, it's gonna suck like the last one.
Yeah, but this time it's Vicarious Visions instead of I think Robomoto is the company that did Tony Hawk's HD and Tony Hawk 5. So. Yeah, but no, this one's actually good. I mean, Vicarious Visions did the Crash and Spyro remakes, which while slightly off in certain areas, are pretty great altogether.
Yeah.
And Vicarious Visions technically did work on Tony Hawk before. Like they did like the Game Boy Advance ports of the old games, so they've had some experience with this shit.
Good for them.
I don't know how much of that team is still there, but like the company Vicarious Visions has a connection to the Tony Hawk franchise in a way. So it was a good pick. But it plays pretty good. I got it on the Epic Game Store because it's exclusive and I had a $10 coupon.
Yeah, my friend's pirating it because of that reason.
Yeah, I don't blame him, but I had a $10 coupon and it's like, well, it's already $40. Like, so if I do this, it's like 30. So that's good.
Damn, $40. Well, I guess that makes sense.
I mean, yeah, like I'm pretty sure the Crash and Spyro remakes came out at a cheaper price. If they didn't, like,
so how do you? So yeah, these are actual remakes, not ports. So how do you feel about the ports of the 3D Mario games being $60?
Whatever. I'm not really shocked by Nintendo. I also don't own any of those games anymore in a like playable fashion.
Okay, see that's what I was talking about with Kate. Obviously, Kate and I are massive nerds, so we still have the systems and games to play those. We still have the systems to play those games on. Yeah. So that's why I'm not interested in it. But we both said, well, for people who've never played those games or don't have the means to play them, then yeah, it's fine. $60 actually sounds pretty reasonable to me.
For three of the best platformers ever put out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've also never played Sunshine, so it's worth the price of admission alone.
Yes.
Because it's never been released on anything.
I guess it hasn't, has it? No.
It really hasn't. And it's funny because now that they're doing this limited release shit, it's like still going to be relegated to obscurity. Like, I don't think most people think Sunshine's the best Mario game, but it's like, yeah, it's weird that one for some reason has been like,
it's like the black sheep for some reason. Yeah, it's
because Mario has short sleeves, and it's weird seeing Mario's elbows.
No,
but
yeah.
No, the game. A lot of the GameCube library is like a weird black sheep shit. Besides Melee, which is like the most popular one, like a lot of the GameCube versions of Nintendo's franchises, like
Double Dash is the best Mario Kart, and I can't play that.
I mean, I would agree with you until 8 came out, but
whatever.
No, I mean Double Dash is great. Don't get me wrong.
But, man, sorry.
That's all right. But like when people think of like Nintendo franchises, people aren't thinking of like Star Fox Assault or whatever that fucking game is.
It's also where F-Zero went to die.
It's where F-Zero gave its fucking death rattle, which is the best death rattle out. Because F-Zero GX fucking rules.
It's awesome.
I think I sold off most of my GameCube games, but I kept that one.
Oh, good. It's probably like $100 now.
Well, yeah.
Or it retained its value, because when I was thinking about selling Billy Hatcher, because I'm like, I'm never going to play this. And it was selling, like, completed sales on eBay were like $60. I was like, what? Jesus, I'm not selling this.
But that's what I mean. Like, I guess that's not a Nintendo franchise, but like, no one, like, a lot of the GameCube shit doesn't really get brought up a whole lot. So it doesn't surprise me that Mario Sunshine is the black sheep.
No, but I think the limited digital is retarded, but I wonder if
Oh,
it's
it's
only.
absolutely retarded.
But
I hate it.
I
I
wonder if it's
swear.
only because they're just going to sell them separately at some point. If they sell them separately at some point, then fine.
So that's what people are thinking because Galaxy 2's not included, which is really weird considering
I don't
Galaxy
like
1.
Galaxy 2, so it's
I've heard
basically
it's
just a
better
level
than
pack. No, it
I,
isn't. It's not better than 1. No way.
I've never played it, but I also have it on my Wii U.
Yeah, me
So
too.
like, who cares? But I mean, I'm also glad that 3D World's getting a re-release because that game rules.
That one's great. That should have been a
That one,
part of the. If that was a part of the collection, then maybe I would have been a little more interested in trying to get a physical copy of it because
I mean,
I only played like some of that game and it's good.
it's kind of a bummer that they haven't put out like a Mario handheld All Stars yet that includes like Super Mario Land, 6 golden coins, and like maybe like Mario 3D Land as well.
But they could just release those on the Switch.
Or at the very least, good Christ, a Wario Land collection.
I
Because
wish.
God, we are missing out. Like those are some of the best
Hell
platformers
yeah.
ever made.
I love that first
Uh
game. I still love it.
Wario Land 1 is solid. It's weird when you play the new ones and go back to it,
Well,
but
yeah.
it's still solid.
Well, I
But
never really
good.
played the new ones when I was a kid. I only played that one a lot as a kid, but I played
See,
the newer ones as an adult.
I didn't grow up with Wario Land 1. I grew up with Wario Land 2,
Oh, then
which
yeah, I
is
can see
like
how one would be very strange. It's like
no, but like 1 is still a solid game. I can see how like yeah, this is a good ass Game Boy game, but then like you play games like Wario Land 2 and 4 and it's like fuck, this is perfection.
mm.
Especially Wario Land 4. It's look guys, it's my greatest achievement, Wario Land 4 for the Game Boy Advance. But he's not wrong. That game's incredible. Um Yeah, I mean, the limited digital release thing makes me so fucking mad. But like I said, you can't really fight it because everyone's gonna buy that anyway.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's Nintendo. So even if you boycott it, you know they'll never put those games out again. Like if they don't release them separately, you
Yeah.
know they'll never put that shit out again. So if you don't buy it out of principle, you're just gonna end up missing out. And for me, it's not worth it because it's like, yeah, I would like to play 64 and Sunshine and Galaxy again. I would like to play Sunshine at all. So fuck it, let's go.
I could play it right fucking now on my GameCube. Well, maybe not my
Why would you?
GameCube, because it acts a little funny. I'll put it in my Wii.
Why would you want to play Sunshine? The weird game with like
I
the
loved Sunshine. That was like one of my favorite
rubber.
games.
Yeah,
Yeah, I swear.
Bruce. I know that you don't fuck with this tiny disc ship, and Super Mario Sunshine's fucking legit. I promise.
I know you don't fuck with those games on discs.
Yeah.
You SpongeBob books on tape, motherfucker.
This SpongeBob books on tape looking motherfucker. You Frankenberry bowl-cut fuck.
Those old ones were great. I guess he's still doing stuff, but he sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, cry. Girls crying is the hottest thing girls can do, second only to dying.
Yeah, I guess he was a little edgier. That's why it was funnier.
But he predicted the now I can finally help the most oppressed group of people on earth.
Gamers.
Gamers.
He was right.
He was right. Where's the lie? Yeah.
Now gamers are lighting each other and themselves on fire in the streets of Portland.
Those are not gamers. Those are absolutely not gamers. People that would buy Madden 21 without blinking are not gamers.
You're right.
Or people who would do a fucking soy boy face at the the Mario 3D Land announcement.
My favorite though, I guess that new Madden game's having issues because that tweet where it's like my favorite new feature mid play substitutions. A player
Yeah.
ran off the bench onto the field and tackled him.
I saw that. Yeah,
Like what the fuck? How do you accidentally even program something like that in? Like I know games are just getting more complicated, so you're gonna see weird shit like that. But what the fuck?
Well, I mean, what do you want? It's a fucking annual franchise, and I assume those people are worked to death.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to shit on football people, but I do feel bad when it's like EA has the license to the NFL thing. So, I
Yeah.
mean, we went to that game store
Yes.
near me, and they had at ESPN like at NFL 2K5 or whatever. in the glass case at the front because it's like the last football game that wasn't
I'd
relegated to the
imagine I'd imagine the people who are actual like it's weird because when I worked at GameStop, I only like I would sometimes people I would only ever see them when they would come in to buy some yearly sports game,
yeah.
and it didn't seem like they played any other games. But I can't imagine anybody who played sports games was happy about that because it's like that basically got rid of any competition. When
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
when it's literally just one company making football. And I'm not saying I never played any other ones, so I don't know if like I mean, they've been I guess no one else makes NBA games, right? Because or like the people who make the wrestling games, like they're buggy as fuck and getting worse every year.
Yeah, I remember people got real mad at what is it, WWE 2K20?
Yeah, I guess it's 2K. I guess obviously are the people who make them, and they
Yeah.
suck. I never liked them anyway because it doesn't play. They play they're too much of a sim. I like arcadey. Like I can play an arcadey any kind of sports game. I could play it if it's a little arcadey.
Yeah, because didn't they put out like a fucking arcadey wrestling game a couple years ago? And like no
Yeah, it
one
was
played it?
WWF. I'm sorry, WWE Superstars. It was alright.
Yeah,
I didn't really care. My one and true love will always be WWF No Mercy on the N64. Nothing has
yeah,
ever come close to that ever, and it's not like I'm being nostalgic. I could play that now, and there's a reason why there's a four fucking projector setup for it at every Magfest. It's the
yeah.
best wrestling game that's ever been and ever will be.
Desperately looking for this picture that I can't find of you from one of the Fig things where you're just it says football because you just yelled
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, football.
I can't find it
I don't
'cause
remember why I yelled football.
it's all unlabeled in this fucking folder. So like it's in one of these folders, but I'm just trying to dig through like years. Like it's not just digging through a bunch of my old art and screenshots. It's also like a bunch of random hentai pictures I saved from like comic pages that are out of order, and like also just raw game assets like textures.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, because like all the shit that was on that, because I had all my games installed on hard drive. So like if it finds an image file, it'll be like, well, this is an image file, and it's just like a texture for a wall or something.
So
And I'm like,
you're gonna have the Rock's unwrapped face somewhere in there.
kind of, yeah. Like, I'm
Okay.
like, there's a bunch of like bump map shit here. Like it's just like these purple and teal fucking pictures that are clearly just bump maps.
Oh God.
Yeah, this is awful. I don't know where the football picture is, and I won't find it because it's so funny. God damn it! There it is.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah.
Oh, football!
It was in the PNG folder instead of the JPEG folder.
Yeah, I remember that because that's in the video. I don't know why I'm yelling football.
I don't either.
My beard's looking pretty good. Yeah, I fucked up. I made a mistake trimming my beard a few days ago, so I had to basically trim it all off, except for the mustache.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll grow back. It'll grow back in a few days. Not, I mean, a few weeks. I mean, my beard doesn't grow that fast. Weed police. Wasn't that like the last time we all met up for a fucking con?
I don't remember. I don't remember anything past 2020.
Yeah. Well, this has been the longest. 2020 has been the longest 5 years of my life.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I think that I feel empty inside was when I won the laser tag thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel? I feel empty inside. Man, I'm funny. I'm funny as hell. I
Oh yeah. Remember when we were all friends?
I do. It was awful. I'm glad we're not friends anymore.
I know, it was awful. I hated it.
Oh well, if we're here, check this one out.
Oh yeah, let's just send pictures and not talk on our podcast. Woo!
Yeah, that's a good one.
A spicy meatball.
I don't know who it is. I wish I knew.
I could just bombard you with random porn.
Don't, because we're doing a show. We gotta talk about something. I'm getting horny.
I'm getting so
Yeah,
chorny.
Chorny. I was. I don't know why that made me laugh. Because I guess because it's like you see it spelled out in my mind's eye. Oh, I thought of so finalize. I was like, ooh, final eyes. And I looked to see if
What?
that was a thing, and that was a thing. Like the two words, final and eyes instead of
Yes, I
finalize.
understand, but like, what does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. I was just just thinking, just having
Okay,
random thoughts.
so can I tell you my biggest problem with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2?
I guess. Well, there's no
There's only
girls in it.
one blight in the entire game, and it's that Jack Black's in it.
Ew. Well, hey, at least it's not Kevin Smith.
So, uh, I'm playing School 2, the level from Tony Hawk 2, and there's like a cop, like a school police officer driving around in like a golf cart, and he can hit you and stuff, and he just yells shit when he goes past, and I'm like, that fucking sounds like Jack Black. So I look up like Jack Black, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. He is Officer Dick in that game, one of the secret characters.
I mean, he's a great voice actor. I wouldn't be upset to hear him.
Yeah,
I'm always upset to see him.
because it's funny. Some of his lines are funny. Some of them are cringy when he says like "fee fi fo fum, watch out dingleberries, here I come." But then he says like when he hits you and he says shit like "watch out punk ass," and it's like, all right, that fits.
Punk ass! Punk ass!
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do like the skibbity wow. He doesn't do that shit.
That sucks.
But no, that's great because I hate that shit. That's all he ever does. No, but I'm like, all right, Jack Black as Officer Dick. That's actually not a bad poll. I wish Private Carrera was in the game, like with her topless alternate costume, but whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
I swear to God, like, because it's on the PlayStation 1, so it's hard to tell, but like, I swear as a kid, me and my friends would be like, dude, if you unlock Private Carrera and then you go to her alternate costume, it looks like she's topless.
Who's Private Carrera, though?
Just some other character.
Oh, okay.
Private Carrera alt costume. I swear to God. I'm looking this up.
I was going through all my.
I am just getting girls in Halloween costumes. I should probably stop. I should probably get rid of alternate costume in there. Private Carrera. I swear the alternate costume is her with like her tits out. Or it looks like it anyway. It's like a very.
Okay, I'll just believe you. I've been.
Oh no! Here we go. I mean, it could just be like pronounced nipples in a tube top, but I mean, like, come on. those good old triangle tits. And then I guess there was like a rumor. I watched that guy Oddheader, who does like weird Easter eggs that weren't meant to be found in games.
Yeah.
He did like an interview recently where he talked to the Tony Hawk people at Neversoft, and apparently there was a rumor going around that like Private Carrera, the character, was based on like a porn star. And they're like, actually, no, that's not true. And the rumor even got around to her, but they did get like a porn star or like a Playboy actor or something to be a character in Tony Hawk 4. I forget what her name is, but yeah, I love Tony Hawk.
Okay. I was going through all my arcade games that I got, and I was looking at there's a lot of like bootleg weird like titty games.
Oh, do you have that one that puzzle game from Japan where like it's a hot girl, but then if you mess up, like it turns into monsters?
Yes, there's like 3 or 4 of those. What the fuck?
Whatever it's called.
I forget. It's so strange, and it's always like it's copyrighted material. Like it's literally like one of the Cenobites or
yeah.
It's so weird.
Well, it's China, so of course it's copyrighted material. They're like, just go on Google Images, grab a PNG, we'll put it in the game. It'll be fun.
No, but I was playing some other like like a match game, and I think it was Tia Carrera topless. I'm like, oh sweet,
nice.
Yeah.
I think that's who they thought Private Carrera was in the game, but it's actually like based on someone else with the last name Carrera. I forget.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. I know. But yeah, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 is actually great. I would actually highly recommend. If you used to play those games as a kid, this is actually the real deal. It feels just as good.
Real deal Holyfield.
I feel like the timing on reverts and like when you hit the trigger button to do a revert at the bottom of a quarter pipe when you're landing to keep your combo going, it's a little tight, but also I'm not used to playing it on an Xbox controller, so like I'll flick the stick up and down to do a manual and it just won't do it sometimes, but I think that's more a problem with the Xbox 360 controller because I plugged in a PS4 controller for a bit and it was fine.
Mm.
Or I'm just bad at these games. Who knows?
I might give it a shot when it's not on the Epic store.
Yeah, when it's on Steam, I don't blame you. But that'll probably be like a year or a few months from now at least.
I can wait.
Dread X Collection 2, I also finished.
Oh yeah.
It was good. A lot of those games are good. Squirrel Stapler's great, which is the game by. I said this in the last show, but that's by the guy who made Dusk. But I don't think I'd beaten this game by the time I did the last show. But there's a fucking Cthulhu dating sim in there called Sucker for Love, and it's probably my favorite game in the whole collection because it's like a cheesy Japanese like dating sim, but it's also got like some good horror elements in there every once in a while.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's good. It's also well written. But the probably the worst game in there is a game called Another Late Night, which like it's the framing device is like you on a computer late at night and like reading articles and going on like chat things, but they just straight up like name 4chan and 8chan and they talk about like the virus and I'm like, come on, I don't want to I don't play video games to hear about what's happening in real life. And this is gonna age like fucking milk.
Yeah.
When someone plays this a year from now.
What was the name of that game you were telling me about where it looks you're going through old like 90s web pages?
Hypnospace Outlaw.
Yeah, I downloaded the demo. I played a little bit of it. You're right. The aesthetic for that game is fucking awesome.
Isn't it great? Like
It's great.
they nailed it, even though it's like none of it is like it's like alternate reality 90s, but like the feeling of 90s internet is so palpable there. It's great.
Yeah, I think I might buy it because it's
It's
cool.
sale right now, I think.
Well,
or at the very least, it just got a big content update where they added a bunch of new stuff, so you should totally get it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I didn't have a chance really to play the demo yet, so I played just a tiny bit of it, and I was like, "This is cool."
Yeah, I mean, like, I almost would advise you not to play more of it because it's kind of like a Phoenix Wright style game where, like, once you know the answer to the puzzle, it's less fun.
Mm.
But I would say go into that like completely blind. The less you know about it, the better. It's fucking fantastic. But if you dig the aesthetic, you'll probably dig the whole game.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was gonna say something. I don't remember.
Shit.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Show's over.
Put Jack Black as a show note.
Yeah.
Bibbidi bow! It's me, Jack Black, and I'm gonna say funny things.
No, that's Cosby.
No, he has a Let's Play channel that's absolutely awful, where he like barely plays games.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were aware.
Jablinski.
Yeah.
Fucking, I thought it was. I think it's cute that he started it. Supposedly anyway, because you can't trust these Hollywood types. That he started it because his son wanted to do a Let's Play channel. I think that's cute. That apparently he's doing stuff that his son's telling him to do, but it's not funny, and he's not funny. And the fact that in one day he got 1 million subscribers just makes me really sad.
Yeah.
Like,
oh look, it's Jack Black with a big beard, and he's doing a Megalovania meme like 2 years too late.
Yeah, it's like it's stupid, but like, hey, good for him. And I'm not like, and look, he got 1 million subscribers because he's been an actor, musician for 30 years. So like, I get it.
He's the only person who posts cringe and does not lose subscribers.
Yeah. You posted cringe. I don't know why the Beatles have suddenly became a meme, but it's making me laugh pretty good.
Cringe. Oh my god, that fucking welcome to Saucer Lost with the Vanderlyn gang fucking murdered me. Arthur.
I like it was a Kecker cringe with the Beatles.
Yeah,
Shut up, Ringo, and show us your meme.
Ringo, you're making the whole squad laugh.
You made the whole squad. No, you got the whole squad laughing.
Welcome to Keck Cringe with the Vanderlyn gang. Dutch, I got a meme I want to show you. Anytime anyone does like Dutch or Arthur or John Marston voices, it's hilarious. Even Maiko, who's like, no, Dutch, they're cringe. They're cringe memes, Dutch. I've got the freshest memes. It gives Arthur tuberculosis. You know what we do with gays around here, boy?
Oh yeah,
God,
no, don't send me to the gay zone.
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Oh God, not the gay zone. Oh, speaking of F-Zero and PC games, I was also playing Redout, which is like a like Wipeout F-Zero style futuristic racer, and that game's fucking great.
Hmm.
And I think like it's kind of like a weird low poly style game, so like even if you have a potato, you might be able to run it. So it's great though. Like
Will
it's
it run? Will
fucking
it run on my pregnancy test?
dude, that is hilarious. Like them almost being able to run Doom on it is cool, but then they put Bad Apple on the thing. That Toho music video.
Yeah, yeah. I
The
didn't see that.
monochrome was perfect for it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I like
Um
Fabino. He had like the woman, a pregnant woman, had headphones on her belly, and it was playing EDM 1 or whatever hell. Yeah, yeah.
well, because that was like the other meme where it's like it was a dildo or a bullet or something that like it vibrates to the BPM of whatever song you're playing, and they just like put up BFG Division from the new Doom, and it's just like that picture of that skull that's on a that skeleton that's a chair
Oh
with like
yeah.
red eyes. It's like, oh God, yeah. And I guess they got because Mick Gordon left after Doom Eternal because I guess like he didn't like how they compressed the Doom Eternal soundtrack to put on like streaming or whatever.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, because they were having him do it, but like he was doing it too slow because there was like 50 fucking tracks in that game, and
Oh,
they wanted to release the soundtrack for pre-order people like sooner than later. So they just like cheaply did the rest, and I guess that was enough to get him to leave. But they hired on Andrew Holschult, who's like always doing music for the Boomer shooters that are coming out now, to do the Doom Eternal DLC. So it's like, okay, they're in good hands.
yeah.
I do want to get that Doom Eternal DLC, but I'll probably wait until I have it on PC because apparently it's going to be harder than Doom Eternal, and Doom Eternal's already hard.
Jeez.
Like I got my ass kicked real hard a bunch of times playing that game. So if it's even harder, I mean, like they knew what they were doing when they showed the ending shot of the trailer for the DLC and two Marauders come out, which like the Marauders and enemy. I don't know if you know anything about the Marauder in
Aren't they
Doom
the big
Eternal.
knight-looking guys?
Yeah, but like the way they work, you basically have to keep them at mid range because if you're far away, they'll like swing their axe and fire a projectile at you, and if they're if they're too close, they'll fucking try to like melee you, and they also block all your shots until they start attacking.
Jeez.
Like you can only basically attack them as like a parry to their attack. So fighting one of them in Doom Eternal, along with literally any other enemy in the game, is a huge pain in the ass because you're like trying to focus down at least one of them, but like the Marauder basically demands your attention.
Jeez.
So if you're fighting two of them at the same time, it's gonna be a nightmare. But I'll play that DLC eventually anyway because good God, that's a good ass game. Oh man, I'm trying to think of other games I've played on the PC. I
Really?
also I'm a little more happy with the ending of the Final Fantasy VII remake now that I've had some time to sit on it and realizing that like they might just change the timeline.
You sit and spin on it?
Yeah, because like at first I was like, it's not the ending of the original game, and you gotta fight Sephiroth. It's fucking stupid. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, oh, they've basically implied that the main characters have defeated fate. So they might change the story from here on out, which is an interesting idea to say the least. And it actually does justify like a remake
Yeah.
as opposed to just like, look, it's the thing you love, but better graphics.
Do you live in Spain but without the A?
Yeah. I live in I made a joke about that the other night to the boys on the chat because I was playing Tony Hawk and it's like, oh God, I'm collecting the skate letters, but I've only collected up to the T. I need to get the E quick. Oh God.
Scat. Scat for a minute.
Oh, this is also the best. This is also the best Tony Hawk game ever because they finally put a Real Big Fish song in there.
Oh wow, there was never a Real Big Fish song in any of them?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Oh my god, that's retarded.
Yeah, they put a lot of new songs, new in finger breaking air quotes songs in this, along with like most of the original tracks.
Mega 64 had that Tony Hawk video, and I'm like, why in the fuck is this 7.5 minutes long?
Wait, I didn't watch it. What is it about?
Well, it starts off with them doing. He's wearing a face mask, but it looks like Tony Hawk, and he's
Oh,
doing shitty tricks around town trying to get the letters. But then I don't want to ruin it for you. It gets more complicated after that.
I'm assuming Tony Hawk is in it.
At some point, yes.
Okay. Because
But
that wouldn't shock me if they could get him to be in it. If they can get like Hideo Kojima and Miyamoto.
yeah, but it is funny. It actually ended up being pretty funny. But like the first minute, you're like, what the fuck? How is this going to be 7.5 minutes long? I haven't really been enjoying their podcast much, and I think it's because they haven't been going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because so it's like they're just talking about like the same kind of shit, or it's like it's not like they're still funny and they're and all that, but like it's just like, okay, I really watch them because I like when they talk about the videos that they made that week. Or
Are you finally able to admit that this is government overreach and a complete
no,
overreaction to the whole thing?
no.
Okay. Well, I guess we can't be friends.
No, I look, I'm over it. Yeah, I go out and I wear a mask. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I only wear a mask to work in the store. I don't wear it anywhere else. And I'm waiting for when I'm walking from my car to the store in the parking lot and someone gets mad at me for not wearing a mask until like
What
I'm
are you gonna
about to
do?
walk in.
What are you gonna do, tough guy?
No, I'm waiting for someone to do that so I can be like, the virus only affects like gay people, right? Like, so I only wear a mask in the store because they make me. But I mean, you're wearing a mask out here in the parking lot, so
You're not gonna do that.
are
Don't
you
even.
gay?
Don't
I
even
will
pretend.
absolutely do that. I wore a fucking like Jason mask in the store one time when this first started.
Okay,
Come on, I will do it.
I will do it. Don't
Ready,
tempt me.
I'm ready to end this shit. I'm ready to fight people. It's happening.
Go to Portland then, faggot.
No,
No.
those people, one, outnumber me. Two, will not be reasoned with in any way.
No. Peace was never an
Because if
option.
I do fight them, they'll just be like far right Nazi tries to fight a peaceful protester as like they're lighting a building on fire and I punch them in their face.
Yeah. I do like that. Whenever I see anything from it, I've been trying to avoid it. I don't really want to know anything, but it's hard when we're in a group where three people only post about it. But it's just like whenever I see anything of it, it's only white people, and it's like alt right, Antifa, and anarchists and communists. They're all trying to start a civil war where no one else gives a shit.
Yeah, I know. I know the riots are like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Like we just see a ton of news articles about it.
Yeah.
But
I actually
it's
stopped
just like,
listening to the news starting like 2 weeks ago because I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like,
you stopped
especially.
listening to the news 2 weeks ago. I stopped listening to the news like before Trump even got elected.
I stopped
Jesus
listening to
Christ.
the news when 9/11 happened, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, recently I was like, well, this is some crazy shit, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. Maybe I should know what's going on. But then I realized again that, no, I'll never know what's going on because they're just going to say the same shit over and over again
Yeah,
with a
it's all
shitty spin.
fear-mongering.
Yeah, and I was like, it's just depressing. I'm like, and with the fucking and with an election coming up, I don't want to listen to the news.
Oh no, I don't blame you. Like I just see what's on Twitter, and it's usually just people being like, "This is what the news doesn't want you to see," and it's usually like a black guy whose business got burned down, and it's like, man, that sucks. I really hope that this ends soon, but it won't. But
especially if Trump gets reelected. Ugh.
oh yeah, if Trump gets reelected, we're probably in for another 4 years of this shit, unfortunately. But if Biden gets elected, then he's gonna die of COVID, and Kamala's gonna fucking get
Turn the entire United States into a police state.
exactly.
Which would make me fucking laugh. I have to say.
Fucked either way. I mean, I would.
I'm not
probably
fucked.
rather-
I'm white. And a Jew.
Shit, I can pass for Jewish, so I'm probably fine.
Look, I'll
until
give you
they
the
find
Jew
out.
card. I could do that now.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Can I laminate it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'll get another friend to give us the N-word pass, and then we'll be fine.
I already have it from Corey.
Oh shit, that's right. Can you give me the N-word pass?
I can probably give you the N-word pass, to be quite fucking honest.
Thank God.
I don't think she'd care.
But she's not like black, right?
Oh man, no.
What?
One of the guys in the PSN chat had the absolute best thing they said the other night, where like, we were talking about Corey, and I said something like, I mean, she's only like half black, and they were like, oh, so does that mean instead of 3/5 of a person, she's 3/4 of a person?
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, I fucking lost it. I was like,
fucked.
wow, that's incredible.
That's fucked up and very funny. I don't think anybody appreciated my joke in the group the other day when I saw black people calling a white person Mayflower. So I said, so I was like, well, we should call black people Isabellas then.
I don't get it. I'm
That's
sorry.
that's the name of the first. That's the name of the ship that brought the first slaves into the United States.
Oh,
So if they're gonna call us a ship, we should call them a ship that has just as much to do with them, maybe even more than the Mayflower does to a white person.
yeah.
Like unless if you're an English Protestant and and you're like fourth generation American, like being called Mayflower doesn't mean fucking anything.
It makes me mad because there aren't any good slurs for white people, and I wish there were.
There isn't. It sucks. And the ones that they do come up with just annoy me. Like actually, if that's the point, if it's just to annoy and baffle, then it works. Because like whenever they say white people don't use spices, I'm like fuck. Like it pisses me off because I'm like there's literally like 40 fucking spices in my kitchen right now. Not
Yeah, but
because of me, huh?
how many of those do you use?
Oh, I just use the salt and pepper. No, I use some of them. I put them on my chicken, and like they say, like oh, dry ass chicken. Like yeah, my chicken isn't very good, but I use the spices. I use the
Yeah, man, I load that shit up with paprika and fucking
shush.
oregano and.
No, it's like these like combination spices, like stubs, like pork rub
Oh,
type
so,
shit.
yeah, you really don't use spices because you just like, well, I don't know what spices that I would use, so I'm just gonna go to the store and have some pre-made rub.
Oh damn, is that what they're? Oh fuck, I guess they're right then.
Yeah, you don't know the 11 herbs and spices, dude. You're fucked.
Oh shit. All
And
right,
now
well,
I'm
all right, then
officially black
then okay,
before-
right, and then right at this moment, I want to take this time to say that I officially apologize to any black person I called the N word for telling me I don't use spices.
Fucking, I now am officially black because Corey's opened my eyes to the magic of putting onion and garlic powder on everything.
But I do that.
Well, then there you go. You're black now.
Okay, good. See,
You better
see,
vote for Joe Biden, or else we're taking that away from you.
I am voting for him. I don't want to, but I am.
Okay.
I know. Christina was like, "You're voting for him?" I'm like, well, "What's my fucking alternative?"
For Trump not being a cuck.
Fuck you. I'll be a cuck if I wanna. That's my American right to be a cuck.
It's my election, and I'll be a cuck if I want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot my gun into the air and vote for Biden to
Ew.
confuse everyone.
Your dick's gonna turn inside out
Cool.
because it's gonna be confused. It's gonna be like, I don't know whether or not I'm a cool guy or a faggot.
Well, then when it's split in half.
Yeah, like the fucking things from Stranger Things.
You're gonna curl up at the sides. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. I love that video of the guy sucking up a banana into a vacuum cleaner.
Yep.
That's my
God.
dick. That's what's gonna happen to my dick when I vote for Biden.
Yeah.
A vacuum cleaner's gonna come out of the booth and just suck my dick off.
God.
He's gonna come out and he's gonna be no, it's him personally. He's gonna come out with a vacuum cleaner and be like, "We're here today. You know, we're just gonna hundreds of years. Just think about it. Come on, man."
And then you're like, what? And then he uses that confusion as his opening.
Yeah, just suck my dick off.
He fucking sucks your dick off with a vacuum cleaner while smelling your hair.
Oh, that's hot. Don't. You're gonna make me too horny again.
He goes in his ear and he goes in your ear and whispers, "You ain't black anymore." You're like, "No, it was for nothing."
Is that the banner? Is it me like doing the cuck O face with Biden sniffing my hair? You as Biden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No, my blood sugar feels low because I've been laughing so hard and I've been doing overtime. I got like my first night of more than 5 hours of sleep. Yes, like this past night.
Oh God.
Yeah, dude.
Are you working tomorrow or do you have off? Then?
I am working tomorrow. I volunteered.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I'm getting paid the hour. I'm getting paid the holiday pay on top of what I earn tomorrow. But yeah,
I have tomorrow off, but it like literally doesn't matter because I work from home and I don't have a lot of work to do. So
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say,
having tomorrow off is like I was like, what am I gonna do besides
what
nothing?
what does that even mean for you spineless faggots who get to work from home? You privileged fucks.
I am privileged.
Unlike me, an essential worker who risks his life every day going into work.
How many times have you gotten COVID?
Probably 4. I just didn't know about it.
The Rock has COVID, and so does that guy who's going to be Batman. Patrick
Robert
Wilson.
Pattinson. Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about Patrick Wilson. Like, you got both of his names wrong.
Yes.
You didn't even get close.
Oh, it's Robert Patrickson.
Robert Pattinson.
Oh fuck. I wasn't close at all. You're right.
Wow, everyone's really mad that I said that the cover of Faith by Limp Bizkit is objectively better than the fucking
You're
original.
wrong. Shut up. It's not. You can like it if you want. Don't say it's objectively. That pisses me off. I'm so fucking mad at you. Don't do that.
I feel things when I listen to the Limp Bizkit version of Faith.
Fuck you. When you feel a dick in your ass. Look, I listen to George Michael's like a real man.
I feel like breaking stuff.
Oh Christ. Hey, look.
I told you about that, right? Where
Wait.
someone was talking about something with like music, and I'm like, yeah, no, let me play you the music of my people, and I just played Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff. Like, this is the official anthem of white people.
I mean, it is. Now, I mean, you're not wrong. I agree that he was a voice of a generation. Well, who else is getting mad about? I mean, I got mad at you because of the Faith thing, and I actually thought you were. I didn't realize it was.
Stevie was like, people unironically like Limp Bizkit now. Dude, I'm not kidding. Limp Bizkit is in one of my fucking like daily playlists on Spotify. Where like,
Ew.
they keep giving me Limp Bizkit. I'm like, yeah, fuck it.
Ew. See, my guilty pleasure is Corn.
Ew.
I know.
No,
Well, that's
fuck
why.
you.
That's my only guilty. Like, I can consider that a guilty pleasure because I know it's bad, but I like it anyway.
Bad.
Huh?
I know Limp Bizkit's bad, but it's fun to tell people that they're great.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Well, who else is getting mad about it? Who said something?
What? Oh, fucking Rat.
Oh, well, he always gets
Rat
mad
said
at
the
you.
only thing that's gonna slap is my hand across your face, and then fucking Bob just replied to that. Can we both agree that Papa Roach is amazing, though?
No, hell no.
Come on, man.
No, I'm not gonna come on anything. I don't.
Dude, you know what I came on? My computer monitor when I was playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 and Blood Brothers by Papa Roach came on.
Which song is that?
Corruption and a death.
Ew, stop. So was it Fred Durst, Sir Fred Durst? Was he the one who
He's got a red crown on that's got a brim and a Yankees logo on it.
Yeah, but it looks like the Jughead crown. No, was he the one who sang the cover of the Who's like Behind Blue Eyes? Was that him?
I don't know. Hold on. Behind.
Because Christina, I didn't look it up, but I asked her, and she's like, "That sounds like." She's like, "Well, it was a white guy." I was like, "Oh, duh, it's duh." Because like in all seriousness, that's when like I've said this before, but like I guess
Limp Bizkit did do a cover.
I hate that fucking song.
And dude, the cover art, I'm seeing it. It's the Limp Bizkit logo at the top, and it's the cover art is just a picture of Fred Durst's face and his blue eyes.
That's when I started to not like him. Was that cover? Because like I didn't like his stuff. I don't like, but I thought it was funny.
Limp Bizkit's arrangement is notable for featuring a speak and spell during the bridge.
Oh my god, what a jerk! That's hilarious.
I didn't know that existed. I gotta listen to that now.
Oh my god, I used to hear it on the radio all the
Holy
time.
shit,
Like
Halle Berry is in the fucking in the music video
what the hell?
for the Fred Durst version.
Ugh. No, like that's when like music, like rock and roll, took all the worst parts of rap and country and just combined them to like.
Apparently, the Limp Bizkit version of Behind Blue Eyes, the music video also features scenes from the motion picture Gothica.
Ew! Oh, that's because Halle Berry's in that.
Yeah.
Why? Ugh, God.
I love Limp Bizkit.
Good for
I
you.
really do. I'm not kidding. I love them. I love Papa Roach. Fuck it. I'm going full early 2000s. I want to drink fucking I want to drink Mountain Dew Code Red and go to a fucking Limp Bizkit concert and then fucking eat some corn nuts on the way home.
All right, eat some chocolate starfish.
No, some corn nuts that have the WWE tie-in.
Oh.
Cuz like corn nuts used to be like a big thing with like wrestling for some reason.
Oh, I mean, so was like Slim Jims. I mean, it's just a marketing thing.
No, I know, but I want that specific era of corn nuts.
Ah, I see. Ooh, my DC Flashpoint paradox and Batman Batman Brave of the Bold is 2 stops away.
My copy of Ghost Stories on DVD should have been delivered by now.
Oh Jesus,
It was, dude. It was like $20 for the
that's
whole.
not bad. I mean, that show is hilarious.
Well, because it's dude. I'm buying every show that I know isn't going to exist in 10 years. I bought Code Monkeys. I bought. It's a movie, but I bought Tropic Thunder and Blazing Saddles.
Oh, I've been watching a guy. I think his name is Top Hat Entertainment.
Top Hat Gaming.
No, fuck no. I used to
I
like
don't
that.
know.
I said Top Hat Entertainment. Hold on.
I don't know because there's only one Top Hat guy I know of in this fucking world.
I'll look it up because his videos are really good. I just wanted to bring up something because you said Blazing Saddles. God, I wish I could type. I wish I could type on my phone. It would be so cool if I could.
Right.
Like,
While you're looking for that Mulan movie looks like dog shit.
oh, really? Jeez,
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
No, but in a way where it like doesn't seem to even understand like why the first Mulan was good. Where it's like, yeah, she's a chick, but she's not like amazingly powerful all the time. She's smart, and that's how she's able to beat the bad guys.
No, it's because of Eddie Murphy. So it's called Hats Off Entertainment. This channel, and he talked about there was a Blazing Saddles sitcom.
What?
So the story was, I don't remember the studio. When Mel Brooks was making the first one, they said he didn't want them to make a sequel without him because they knew the movie was going to be popular and they knew that they would want to do a sequel with or without him. So he had his lawyer, surprisingly, a Jew director producer had a lawyer. He had him write up some language in the contract saying that the only way you can do a sequel without me is if you do a Blazing Saddles sitcom, knowing that how would they do a sitcom with a show that has that, with a movie that has that kind of content? You couldn't air something like that on TV.
Yeah.
So years and years later, and it was within the year. So either way, I guess they fucked up. But a few years later, they came the company whatever came to Mel Brooks and said we want to do a sequel, and he's like, oh well, you got to it said in my contract you had to do a sitcom and had to do a sitcom, and like we did. And he's like, and they filmed 4 years worth of a sitcom and never aired it. And
Holy shit.
And that's what, like, they didn't put that language in the contract saying that they had to make a sitcom and air it. So you gotta, like, I was telling this to Kate, and Kate knew, and I was like, how did you fucking know about this? And she was like, well, because I'm a huge fan of the movie. And I'm like, oh. And actually, the pilot episode is on one of the DVD releases of the movie, apparently.
Oh shit.
And so it might be on the Blu-ray that I have. I don't know, but
I'll have to check if it's on the Blu-ray. I have
yeah, it's awful. Like, it's not that it's like it's bad because it's not bad because it's not like the movie. It's just kind of bad. It's like generic. But the guy,
Yeah.
I mean, can you believe, like, I was like, were they filming for 4 years? And Kate was like, no, they probably just filmed a shitload of episodes with the intent of with the supposed intent of releasing them over a few years. But like, can you imagine that? Like, working on a show? I mean, I guess the actors wouldn't care, because if they're working actors, you have all these guys who they star in pilots just so they can get a paycheck, and they're never, like, no one ever knows them, but they're just pilot actors. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought that was really interesting. And whatever I just said, what was it? Oh, Hats Off Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's only been doing videos for a year, but I think he used to do. He must have wrote reviews, because his videos are really good.
Right.
And he had another one, and it seems to be he mostly does like failed shows or movies that failed to be a hit but like were popular later. Like he there's an Uncle Buck sitcom that I did not remember.
What?
Yeah, and he talked about that Summer Rental movie with John Candy, which I did see, and I was always surprised. I was like, I never heard of it. Watched it a few years ago, and I was like, this movie's pretty good. Why the hell didn't I ever hear about it? That kind of shit. It's a good channel.
I'll have to look it up then.
Yeah. And I've been watching. I've really been digging Civi 11.
Civi's great. Yeah.
There was another guy who sounded a lot like doing his kind of delivery, but it was more annoying. I don't even remember who it was, but I was like, eh. There's only so many. I can't think of his name. There's only so many Mr. Plinkets I can watch.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad someone
I
else
mean,
in the comments said he's like the son of Mr. Plinkett, because I was getting those vibes. Not
well,
to say
because
that's a bad thing.
those reviews like changed the face of internet reviews forever.
Yeah. I mean,
Basically.
it's like how a lot of people sounded like JonTron for a while.
Well, JonTron himself was probably inspired by Mr. Plinkett, at least in terms of having like absurdist humor and like suddenly cut off editing every once in a while.
Maybe.
I feel like he was partially inspired by that at the very least back in the early
He
days.
was a fan of Spoonie and like those guys too.
Well, yeah, everyone was inspired
Yeah.
by the Channel Awesome guys at some point.
It's so great that they continued and got better and made, just they have that whole empire now of movie reviews.
What, Red Letter Media or Channel
No,
Awesome?
Channel Awesome. They're
Oh,
going
yeah.
they're going on and they're going strong. It's amazing how somebody with that, a company with that many people working for them never had any uh what
Controversies.
controversies. Yeah.
Yeah, and To Boldly Flee is a cinematic
I
masterpiece.
know, they show it in schools.
Nostalgia critic.
That guy is such a fucking pansy.
Film brain.
Yeah, like
Well, he's British, of course he is.
yeah, but like, wow. Cuz I forget what channel it was that I was watching where they were making, he had oh yeah, he hasn't done anything for a while, but he did a review of that and said all he said was that Film Brain was annoying in the movie, and he is.
Are you talking about that little Mexican kid who's like 8?
No, it's like some Jewish guy with big hair.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't remember what he was, but anyway, and like, and people in the I was just looking through the comments, and people were saying like, some people are saying, like he's really upset about this. And I'm like, what? What did he say? I don't even remember if he said anything. And when I watched it again with Christina, all he said was that he was a little annoying, just a little. And then I was like, what the fuck? And then I went to Film Brain's Twitter page, and it was like 3 posts of him saying how disappointed he was and how big channels shouldn't say that kind of stuff about other creators. And I'm like, dude, you're a fucking pussy. Like that's like it was out of control. Like he's my age, for God's sakes. And he's acting like a
Film
fucking,
brain?
yeah.
Oh God,
Isn't that really sad when you
that's
find out?
really sad. I would assume he was closer to my age.
Well,
'Cause-
let me look, because maybe he was closer to your age. If anything, he's too old to be acting like a fucking baby on Twitter.
well, I mean, like the difference between your age and my age is like what, 6 years tops. But yeah.
Still, Matthew Buck. I love his. Oh, never mind. Oh, that's right. I
No,
blocked
no,
him.
no, no. Now you got to finish that thought.
I like his profile. His picture has like the biggest vein popping in his fucking forehead. Like that is not the best picture that you could take of yourself. Like I wouldn't even say the guy's like fugly.
Is it like that picture of the kid in the classroom sitting next to the hot girl?
Yes, exactly. How old is Film Brain?
His Google Analytics thing.
And he's 29, so he is your age.
He is my age, yeah.
So okay, then yeah, he can act like a pussy.
I figured he was about as young as me. He seemed it.
I think Nostalgia Critic is my age.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely pushing 40.
30. I'm not even. I'm gonna be 36 in October. I'm not 40.
Oh, I thought you were already 36. Okay, I'm like you're in the upper half of your 30s. You're pushing 40.
I guess.
I mean,
Well, hey,
can't
look, man. Fitness boxing. My waifu said that I have a fitness age of 26. So
I know. I'm jealous, but I can't talk because I thought that by the time I reached 30, I would be dead, and here I am. So
I'm not dead yet.
not dead yet.
So disappointing.
When's your birthday? I forget.
October 14th.
Ooh. Gonna send you a bad dragon dildo in the mail.
Oh, sweet.
You know they have those little tiny collectible ones.
Yeah, I think I have seen those.
God, they're like the Funko Pops of bad dragon.
Did you say that ape Vegeta It's like to scale with the other like figure arts you can get of the Dragon Ball characters, Dragon Ball Z characters, and
Fucking huge.
it's like $130, which actually that didn't seem as expensive as I thought it'd be because it's figure arts, SF
Yeah.
figure arts or whatever you call it, SH.
SF, I think. I'm not sure.
And there's that giant Sentinel, X-Men Sentinel, that's $310 or something. Which again, I thought it would have been a lot more.
I mean, I only have one anime girl figurine, and it's Raiden from Metal Gear Rising.
I have some Chinese bootlegs of Bulma.
Oh, those are Chinese bootlegs.
Oh yeah, they actually look really good. I
You have the only ones I know you have are like Kasumi, Bulma, and Etna.
I have a couple of these are Christina's. She has I think it's Sailor Mercury, one of the dykes.
Ooh,
Not Mercury. I'm sorry, Uranus. And what was the other? Pluto. I don't remember.
I have no fucking idea, dude. Neptune.
Saturn. I think it's Uranus and Saturn. It's the tomboy blonde hair one. Is the one.
Yeah, the hot one.
Yes. Yeah, I have Etna.
Tasha Yar.
Yeah, you're right. I have Etna, Ray in the kimono. I have a Hatsune Miku finally.
Oh, sweet. Which version of Miku?
It's like she has like long. It's her teal hair, but at the ends it's got like purple highlights, and she's wearing like a purple idol dress.
I gotta.
I'll take a picture of it.
It's probably in Project Diva.
Yeah, I guess I didn't know. I it's not like I love those games or anything. I just like the character. I think she's cute.
No, Miku's great.
Yeah.
I just happen to like rhythm games, so when they were like, "Here's a Hatsune Miku rhythm game," I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm on there."
I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Ayane. I have an Ayane and a Kasumi, two Kasumis. But all these are, the newest one. I think the newest one that's not a bootleg that I got is the Hatsune Miku, and then the bootlegs that I have are Launch and two Bulmas.
Nice.
Oh, I do have it's pretty sweet. Those Bandai, is it Bandai? I forget. They make like a lot of Dragon Ball Z figures, and they're not expensive. They're like less than $20, and they're like really, like the Bulma that I have that's a knockoff. If I'd gotten it new, I think it would have been less than $40. But now it's like 80, 90 because they don't make it anymore.
Yeah.
But it's Goku, but he's wearing an American World War II soldier outfit. I just thought it was cool. I was like, that's pretty sweet. I didn't have any Gokus. That's pretty much. I mean, I have a ton of like toys and figures, but like a lot of these are old that just stuff I've kept over the years.
I honestly can't think of like an anime figurine that I would buy though, like that I would go out of my way to buy. Like I only bought the Raiden because I was at an anime convention and they had him and I had just beaten that game and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm getting this."
Yeah, like I'm not an active collector like Rocco or whatever.
No, but I'm like trying to think like what is there an anime girl that I would want a statue of?
For me,
Same thing with I have Izanagi from Persona 4. And that was because I was at the same anime convention.
I don't think there's any anime girls that I would want, but video game characters that I would still want are 2B and
Yeah.
and Morrigan. There's some really good Morrigans, but they're really expensive.
I would go with Lilith, the superior girl.
Yeah, I know, because you say I like mannish women, but you like boyish girls.
How is she boyish?
She has no tits.
Chest.
She has no tits. Look, it's not like I don't like her too, but it's not fair to say that she is superior. You're just trying to get my goat, as it were.
I'm not trying to get your goat. I like Lilith better.
Okay, then that's your opinion. Don't say it as a matter of fact. You can like Lilith more than Morrigan. Yeah, your objective fucking opinion. Anyway, we should both agree that Red is the hottest of all of them.
Red
Riding Hood.
Oh God, no.
Okay, what about
Hood? You fucking.
That's it. I couldn't think of her name.
I don't even play fighting games, and I knew that.
Neither do I. I hate those games. They're so hard.
Fucking someone did a post there where it's like someone trying to teach me fighting game mechanics when they don't explain what like a super dragon launch ollie with fries is, and it's that Clone Highway's like, I like your words, Magic Man.
Why the fuck would I pay for a psychologist just so she could tell me I'm gay? Just so she could say I have latent homosexual tendencies? And say I like to fuck men?
I'm straight.
I'm straight.
Straight.
That guy's accent, impression was good. Mine wasn't good. His impression was good, but he didn't get high pitched. That's what makes him funny, is when he starts getting high pitched. I actually watched that series again.
Like, what is it, bitch? Fucking, spit it out.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Did you? I'm assuming you saw that John St. John was doing some of those Duke Nukem memes. He was voicing
Yeah,
them.
it's too bad he's such a fucking faggot.
What do you mean?
His Twitter page is awful with fucking anti-Trump stuff.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah,
it sucks because I saw that too. I was like, oh, that's hilarious. And then I should follow him. And then I looked like, most of it's just political shit. I'm like, oh, man.
I'm trying to have missionary sex with my wife.
Yeah. It's the music that always kills me. Because the best one was that other guy, the one that does like the Fabino stuff sometimes. And it was just, Hooba stank. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun.
I didn't see that. That's great.
Oh my
God. There was a guy who did the "What bitch spit it out" meme as Simone from Gurren Lagann, but he didn't put the music in the background. And I'm like, dude, I like asked if I could do it. He never got back to me, and it's like I should do it anyway.
Just
but like I know people are weird about that, so
just do it. What's he gonna do? Ask you to take it down? It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
Also, I have to re-download Premiere Pro.
That's why it's okay to rape, because as long as you say you're sorry afterwards.
I had to re-download Photoshop. Which I finally did. It was annoying for a couple days where it's like, yeah, I'll just
gimp it up.
Edit this picture to a funny meme, and I'm like, oh wait, I can't.
You should have just gimped it up.
Nah, Photoshop, because all my shit's like in PSD format.
I open up all your stuff in GIMP.
Oh well, whatever.
Look, it's open source, man. Open source is where it's at.
Did you see the new shirt I made?
No.
Where it says this post nut clarity be hidden kind of different.
I don't get it.
Okay. Do you not know what post nut clarity is?
Oh, post nut clarity. Okay, I didn't really hear what you said.
And there's two versions. There's one that just says that, and there's another version that has little cum stains at the bottom of the shirt.
That's good. And what about pre nut clarity?
If you want to retweet that.
If I see it, I'll retweet it. Yeah.
It's the pinned tweet on my Twitter right now.
Okay.
No one liked it. I'm like, God damn it, that's a primo shirt idea. No one's reacting to it.
I do like I like the other one though. It was like, I forget. It was like a Chinese guy, and it was like, I forget what he said. It was like Confucius, and he was saying like this something pussy be making me act kind of strange. Oh no, it was act kind of
particular.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
Something like that.
This joke is dead.
I also want to make a mask that says, "Yo, I know the pandemic's over. I just have a fucked up mouth situation." Then I plan on making a couple shirts where it's like the style of the logo of whatever game or show, but it's like best girl. Then making a few variants of each of those. So like the Evangelion logo, but it says Asuka best girl, Rei best girl, Masato best girl. I figure I'll sell a few shirts if I do that shit.
Yeah. Who's the fourth one? I don't know her name because she's from like the Rebuilds or whatever.
Eyebrows? Oh, Mari. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you meant blonde eyebrows, bitch.
Oh, her. Nobody likes her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mari's great. Yeah.
You should make two shirts with the Darkstalkers, vampire, whatever.
Oh God, yeah.
Lilith best girl, Morrigan best girl,
Alicia best girl, BB Hood best girl. Oh God.
you're gonna knock on the door from the FBI for that one. Oh, you should do a Guilty Gear one too, and have I can't think of his name now. The nun with the
Bridget.
Bridget.
Yeah.
Bridget best girl. I'd buy a shirt like that. That would make me laugh.
I don't think Bridget's been in a Guilty Gear since like Guilty Gear X2 or something.
You get some of the old heads wanting some.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm mad because like they've got like what Guilty Gear Exurd and then Revelator and Rev 2, and now they're doing Guilty Gear Strive. I don't think Bridget's in any of those.
Maybe she was too problematic.
I could, or
he actually. I mean, it was. I mean, he didn't. He just dressed like he was a cross dresser because he was raised like a girl. I mean, he is a guy.
it's bad luck in their village or whatever to have like twins of the same gender
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. I have Guilty Gear Revelator on my PC. I need to play that.
Everyone's gay for Bridget though.
Oh hell yeah! I'm legit trying to think of girls from Guilty Gear, and I'm blanking because
Eh.
Guilty Gear's just filled with hot guys.
It's true.
Soul Bad Guy, Kai Kisuke, Axel Lowe,
there's I know. Or
Million Rage, yeah, and Eno.
Oh, and then another one with the FBI. You can have the one with the the one with the big anchor.
Oh, May. Yeah, but she's of age and Strive. So
Gay.
yeah, I know. I don't like her anymore.
I don't play games made for little boys.
About Angry Billy.
I want to
I
show.
actually like playing as May when I play Guilty Gear.
No, May's pretty good actually.
I haven't played Guilty Gear in fucking forever though. I also have like all the Blaze Blue games now.
Mm.
I should probably play through those eventually and take fucking 160 hours out of my life to play through all 4 of those games.
God.
Because they're visual novels with fighting games.
Yeah, I know. Fuck that.
I mean, I did 100% complete Blaze Blue, like the first one on PS3 way back in the day. So I don't know if I have it in, but I forget what the story is because it's confusing. Time loop story. That's how they can justify having all these characters constantly fighting each other and having different outcomes. It's like, yeah, it's a time loop. So what about the boys?
I was thinking that too. No, I just the new season dropped on Friday. Not all of it though, just the first 3 episodes, and then they're gonna release the later episodes every Friday or whatever. And like I remember liking the first season, but what American TV shows, the thing is like
Are bad.
it's not that they're bad, it's that it's like, well, I mean they've been doing this for fucking years, and they did it with sitcoms or just episodic shows where they just last forever. But at least with an episodic show, you have something new in each episode. In this show, it's like an overarching story. So like the first 2 episodes, like nothing fucking happens.
It's almost like these shows don't have enough content to fill an hour time slot and are basically just glorified 10-hour movies.
Yeah, it sucks. Like I was like, okay,
everything has to be Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, right?
Yes. So
I mean, I've been saying it for years, but it's frustrating when it's like I'll see Corey watching a show and be like, nothing's happening. Like, what is this, season 4 of like some show that probably didn't need like 2 extra seasons? Like, come on.
Yeah, so I get tired of these shows. But like I'm almost done with Star Wars Rebels, and it's like, there's an overarching plot is one thing where it's like, okay, well, yes, they're rebels and they're trying to take down the Empire. But each episode has them like sometimes on a new planet, meeting new aliens. There's a new situation. There's a mission they have to do this episode. So it's like, yeah, I can watch however many goddamn seasons of a show like that. Even like Supernatural, I watched like 8 years worth of shows for that.
Yeah, but isn't Supernatural a half-an-hour time slot?
That too.
There you go.
Yeah, an hour is too much. Like it literally, each episode's an hour. Like 45 minutes, I always thought was pushing it, and now an hour, nah.
Well, 45 minutes, I assume, is like an hour with commercials. That's what I mean when I say an hour.
No, but this is a solid hour.
No, I know, because shows can do that now because they're all on streaming, so they don't have commercials.
Yeah,
it
sucks.
Yeah, you're
also
like...
the best thing about that show, who I can't remember his name. Keith, no, what's his fucking name? The guy who was Dredd.
I don't know.
He's Boromir. No, he's not Boromir. I don't remember. He's in that show and he's great, but he wasn't even in the first episode of the second season. And I'm like, okay, he better fucking show.
Urban.
Yeah, that's it. I was like, the guy better, like, I'm not watching the show to not see him. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, these shows have to like triple down on the fucking
Also, the ruin of thing. If you want to watch this show, don't listen to like the next minute of what I'm gonna say. But there's a character that's a mute in the first season. In the second season, she finally finds her brother and she speaks sign language to him. And I'm like, if she fucking knew sign language, why didn't she fucking use that before? it was so annoying because I guess she's Japanese, so I guess the Japanese have their own sign language. I always thought sign language was like universal English or
Yeah, I
something.
don't
Yeah. Well, anyway, it was stupid, and I was like, okay, Christine. I was like, Christine, you can watch the rest of this without me. I'm done.
know.
And it's like that other show, uh, Doom Patrol. I really liked the first episode, and each episode had like a thing, like a plot for that episode. But
Yeah.
the character that was the worst character in nearly any show I've ever seen, it kept being more and more important to the plot of the story and being more like center stage. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm not watching this.
Is that Harley Quinn show any good? Because people seem to
Fuck
like.
no. Fuck no.
I don't know whether or not.
Christina liked the first season. Look, I don't understand why. I do not understand why no one trusts my opinion about DC cartoons because I've literally seen all of them. I've
I
watched
trust
all of them.
on cartoons. It's just that I have so many friends that are like, "No, you that Harley Quinn show is hilarious." And
Yeah,
I'm
because
like,
you know why? Because they're the kind of people who like nonsense fucking comedy that sounds ad libbed that won't stop.
I guess you're right because these are also the same people that tell me Big Mouth is good, and I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, no,
fuck you! You shouldn't be friends with them. Mitch is asking me if that Harley Quinn show is any good.
Only Clayface is good.
Yeah, she likes Clayface for some reason. I didn't watch it past the first episode.
I mean, I won't watch almost anything DC related anyway because it's all grimdark horseshit. But yeah,
No, it's not a grimdark show. It's a comedy.
no, but like it's like the grimdark version of comedy where it's like it's edgy, right?
Yes, it's edgy. Yeah, it's an edgy
Okay,
show.
but not like edgy in the way that's like funny. It's edgy and like
You know what it is? It's like a bad Venture Brothers,
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
which apparently isn't. It might not get picked up for another season, which is disappointing.
no, apparently it's not. Which I didn't know it was still going.
I they always end the seasons where I'm like, okay, if there's not another season, I'm fine. So it's okay they're not going to have another season. It's one of the only shows I watched that like specifically made for adults. That's a cartoon that only ever got better, where the characters actually changed and became and like grew as people. It's not Family Guy where they're having another fucking, cutaway to
Holy crap, Lois!
yeah, but no, but like so, like, do you find 3-minute conversations about what you want someone to pick you up at a Taco Bell, like normal conversation, do you find that hysterical?
No.
Then don't watch the fucking Harley Quinn show.
Okay, I kind of figured.
Yeah. I'm not just telling you, I'm telling everybody. The 3 other people who listen to the show.
It's like edgy in that cynical way.
Yes, it's very cynical.
Whereas like other shows that are edgy are doing it to just be funny. Whereas like a show like Harley Quinn seems like it's being edgy to like to make fun of the fact that it's a TV show.
Yeah, I get it. It's just I don't like that kind of
It's hard to
humor.
describe.
The humor's boring to me. It's not funny. Like the humor is that it's boring. It's normal conversations between supervillains. Like, yeah, I get the joke, but not for 20. That's a joke. Like, where The Boys doesn't work for an hour, that Harley Quinn doesn't work for 25 minutes.
Right.
If it was a 5-minute short, I might have giggled. But the thing is, every time I would chortle. But every time I would even see a clip from the show, I'm like, wow.
Totally.
Yeah, but yeah, it make me chortly. No, but like, even when somebody would post like a clip on YouTube, like, funny moment from Harley Quinn, I watched like a 3-minute clip and I'm like, wow, that was not funny. That was awful.
Yeah. Well, because like it's also I have to assume that these shows are being made by people who inherently do not understand how comedy works.
Women.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Thank you. I was dancing around it, but thank you for being blunt. Now I'm free to say, yeah, women fucking aren't funny.
Women can be funny. But they're not.
They won't be.
They won't be. They have the ability, but they choose not to be funny for some reason.
I don't think. I know. I'm going a step further. I believe they don't have the ability to be funny.
Some women have made me laugh.
No.
They've said something. No. They've like
Wrong.
Everyone has the ability to be funny sometimes.
No. Gay. Incorrect.
Well, I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree.
I guess we'll have to agree that I'm right.
We'll just have to agree to pee.
We'll just have to agree to speed.
Ooh,
Agree to
cream. A cream.
Cream.
Cream spleen. Okay, now we're just saying words. Human-sized biting
I
spiders.
should also preface what I'm saying about the Harley Quinn stuff with this show was never funny. So I'm allowed to say that because
Yeah.
I know what's not funny.
Well, because we're written by women. This show is written by a woman.
Yeah, well, it's just yeah, because it's written by her girlfriends.
Yeah.
Also, we're women, in our hearts and in our minds. I'm tired of this. Let's go.
You want to just stop?
Yeah, I need to eat something. I'm starving.
Oh God, I had 3 waffles, like I told you in the beginning. At the top of the show, I had 3 waffles. It's
I ate 3 fucking pizzas.
It's fitting this whole pizza in my mouth.
Yeah. Like
So-
fitness regimen.
Yeah. So, is the banner you as Biden sniffing my hair while I'm like doing like a cuck O face?
I have that written down. Although I thought it would be funny if it was Biden sniffing our hair and I was Lilith and you were Morgan.
Yeah, that's much better.
Let's see.
Well, you're the younger one, right? Or you're the one that looks more like a child, so he should be sniffing your hair, and I'm like disappointed that he's not sniffing mine.
Matt is Morgan. Mitch is Lilith. Biden is sniffing Mitch's hair. And then you're voting for him to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that.
Why is Slugbox so hot?
What, the artist?
Yeah. No, I mean, I meant to say, why does that person draw stuff that's so hot?
I don't know. I love his art. You saw that Scud put out the first episode of like a Meru the Succubus hentai, right?
Who and what?
Scudbutt. He does those like he does like those 3D models.
Oh,
like Raven.
Scudbutt. Oh yeah.
He put out an episode of Meru the Succubus on Pornhub.
Oh, good for him.
You should watch it. It's great.
Is it funny?
It's funny and sexy. I did the big cube.
Oh no.
Well, you know Meru the Succubus, right?
I don't know. I might.
Succubus girl with like the yellow eyes.
The red
I
one?
don't think that. Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
she posts anymore. But anyway, you should watch that. It's great.
If I see it in my pornly ramblings, my porn jaunts.
Or I could just do this.
No, I'll look at it when I want to.
No. Fuck you, I won't do what you told me.
I got a pocket full of shells. Because I was at the beach.
Is that the song?
No. It's just another song.
Lights out, Gorilla Radio. Turn that shit up, cause get it? Cause cause Tony Hawk. Yeah, fuck it. What's the title?
I don't know.
Career Suicide Podcast 3D All Stars.
No. That's dumb.
The Goys.
The Goys. Nah. That's funny, but no.
Behind Blue Cries.
No.
Behind Blue Votes.
No.
Pretending I'm a Superman.
Tony Hawk's Pro Podcaster.
Tony Hawk's Pro Racist.
Pro White.
Yeah.
No! Jesus. I'll just read the show notes, I guess.
Keanu Reeves, PC Woes, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, Super Mario 3D All Stars, Jack Black, Dread X Collection 2, The State of the U.S.
Oh wait, how about how come no Joe White? Jack White. Why no Joe White?
Huh.
Nah, never mind.
Why isn't there a Jack White?
Jack Black Lives Matter.
There is a Jack White.
Yeah, there is. You're right. Jack Black Lives Matter.
Oh, can we do that?
Yes. No, no, we shouldn't. I don't want to. We can't. I'm gonna be a pussy about that one and not say we should.
Uh, let's see. Don't trust the news. Limp Bizkit. Internet reviewers. Anime figures. The boys and women aren't funny.
That would be just the title. Women aren't funny. God, I don't know. I don't know what to name this one.
Oh fuck! I don't know.
We can't top the big comfy couch.
No, we peaked.
We peaked.
We finally peaked. Collect scat.
No, I guess you could just name the episode "Scat" and just have.
I live in skate without the e.
No. God.
Try to
Tony Hawk's Prolapser.
Tony Hawk's Prolapse.
Ugh.
Okay with
Tony Hawk's Prolapse? Yeah, sure.
yeah, I put a space between pro and lapse and capitalize it.
Yeah, do it.
This is gonna be another instance where you think of a funnier title halfway through the week and you message me and I'm like, cool, I didn't even start the banner.
Yeah. That changed the banner when I came up with that other title.
Tony Hawk's Pro Rioter.
No.
Tony Hawk's Pro Black Business Burner Downer.
Jesus. Tony Hawk's Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro 93% peaceful protester.
Tony Hawk's despite 13% of the population.
Oh, fuck. Despite being only 6% of the character roster, the black people in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater commit 50% of all the
Ollies.
of all the violent ollies.
Alright, I'm gonna go try to pressure my girlfriend into having sex with me.
I'm gonna go try to pressure my oven into preheating so I can make a pizza.